Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for May the 5th through to the 11th, 2014. So you're definitely moving on a path. Okay, I think this week kind of gives you the clarity to see where you've grown. Okay, I think we've had this card, this is week number 3 now, for the Three of Wands. And moving forward in your path, and in order to move forward in your path, in your greatest light, in your greatest beauty, with all your lessons attached, and your courage, you really need to see how much you've grown in the last year. All those trials and tribulations and the lessons you took forth, and how much more in your truth you stand going forward to a path that's very much illuminated for you. A very beautiful path. You know, who you are, what you want to be, what you want to stand for, who you want to surround you, and the reasons why behind all of that. I think you had quite a few lessons in this past year, and I think you're really getting a clarity of just how much you've grown. Absolutely. Okay, your Ace of Pentacles. So a new path opening for you of finances being better. So definitely wealth, well-being, security, foundations. So this path is just starting out for you. And I really believe that it's just starting out for you because we have the Tower with the Chariot down here. So this is, you know, the new you standing there and ready to go forward on your path, okay? And I'm really concentrated right now on this broken piece. So, I mean, you had to push through in order for this to be, okay? So a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of struggles, okay? It's very much like you're in your cocoon and you are ready to become the butterfly. That is a lot of letting go of things, moving through things, through growth and challenges, and really defining what your truth is, really defining on where you want to go, who you want to become. And I see you going forward with such a focus, such a clarity, that doesn't really matter what the world throws at you. Going forward, that you know exactly who you are and what you want to do in life. And that's exactly where you're going. So, and this is coming swiftly for you. I think, you know, by the time July hits, it's going to be a whole different world for you. Now, the Five of Cups was last week, I believe, and it's back again about turning the anxiety into an adventure. Okay, but last week, all the swords were around you and really holding you back in almost a negativity. And this week we have the King of Swords. So knowing exactly, you did a lot of work last week. Cutting things out of your life, realizing what was only an imaginary entrapment in your head, and the reality of how easily you could move forward and away from some very negative aspects in your life. And so now we have the clarity to do all of that. I think anything that you leave behind, it gives you a lightness. It doesn't bring you down. It's not like you're losing something. It's realizing that things needed to be let go in order to move forward in your path. And then when I saw this card, the Seven of Swords, so it really reminded me last week of how those swords were around you in a circle. And now you you've taken off the mask. You've taken off the false facade. You're picking up those swords. You're pulling them out of the ground. They're not going to weigh you down. In fact, they are going to be your weapons going forward. They are going to be your protection, your courage, your strength, your beauty, your wisdom. So, I mean, go back last week and try and find that card with how you were so entrapped within your ideals of some of the things that you had as old beliefs, holding on to them, and now you're going to be picking up those lessons from those old beliefs and moving forward on your path. And I tell you, with a speed and a surety and an excitement and a passion. This is you charging out of the woods onto the meadow with your sword raised and yelling, "Charge!" Take no prisoners. When you start to move down this path, it's really going to start to, I think, have wheels. It's going to move. It's definitely going to move, and it's going to move, I think, very quickly for you if you want it to. Most definitely, I think prosperity is coming to you with this card. And definitely a new path, okay? And seeing your path clearly. Like, you not only have the focus here, but I think you really see exactly where you're going, exactly who you've become. You know, this is sometimes a negative cards in readings, but I don't really get that negativity in this card. I see it more of seeing all the things that you've accomplished this past year, all the steps forward, externally and internally, how much you've let your light shine, and now you're ready to break through, break free, go on that new path, and live your tomorrow, your happy ever after. Absolutely. So, until next week, remember, I love you.